Hey guys, so it's Thanksgiving. It's Tuesday right now. It's Thanksgiving on Thursday. And I don't know about you, but I overeat so badly on Thanksgiving every single year that like literally I feel sick. And for so many years, I felt so guilty about this. Every single time I would do it, I'd be like, what did I do? Why did I do this? I was doing so well. I sabotaged my whole week. I sabotaged my whole year. And I hated feeling that way because I really enjoy Thanksgiving. And I say no to so many things on a daily basis for my health and fitness. And then on Thanksgiving, I just really like to enjoy myself. So here's my thoughts on that. If you're kind of in the same boat, number one, you eat probably about 21 meals a week, right? That's a lot of meals per year. We can do the math on it. If you're eating 18 of those correctly or so, you're going to be fine. We don't need to stress out because we overate at a meal or we went out for a nice dinner. And we also don't need to start compensating it for the days after. So what I like to do is if I know that I'm having a really big meal, like for Thanksgiving, I will eat light, very, very light for that day. I may even just have 2 really big protein shakes, like one for lunch and one for breakfast. And then I know that I can eat more for dinner. But the next day, it's over. I'm not compensating. I'm not trying to skip lunch because of Thanksgiving and all of that. You have to go back to your regular pattern if it's a successful pattern. So if you have an eating regimen that works for you and you go off of it and you fly off the rails and you go crazy, let it happen and then go back to your regular eating pattern, because that yin and yang of overeating and then compensating, overeating and then compensating and thinking about it the next day and carrying that baggage with you into the days after is really not healthy for your mind or your body. And you have to remember that if you're doing it right for 85, 90, 95% of your meals, you're going to be fine. There are so many diets even that have specifically cheat days, and it's part of the diet, So I'm not saying that this is some kind of special diet or anything. I'm just saying allow yourself a cheat day, allow yourself to enjoy it. Don't worry about it. I look back on past Thanksgivings and I don't regret the extra slice of cheesecake that I ate. I don't regret the fact that I ate, too much stuffing. Just enjoy yourself and don't bring it into the next day. Go back to your successful actions. Don't go off. Now listen, if you go off the rails and you start doing crazy stuff and eating wildly for days and days and days, because that can happen too, where you're well, I've already messed up Monday, I can mess up Tuesday, I'll start again on Wednesday, and you keep pushing your start day into the future, because usually when you do that, you're pushing your start day into the future, but you're pushing it to a day that you're going to start a diet, that you're going to change something. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you go off the rails for one meal or one day or 2 days, just go back to your regular regimen. Don't start compensating for things that already happened, because that's where you get into this wild extreme of all or nothing. And for me personally, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And when I make myself go all or nothing, on those days when I'm supposed to have nothing, it makes me want all. I go, well, what's the difference? I've already pushed my start day, 3 days, 4 days. Why not just push it 5 days? And that's where you get into that cycle of the entire holiday season is just a shit show of overeating. And then you wind up January 1st being oh my gosh, what did I do? Sabotaged my year in a matter of 3 weeks. And that happens to a lot of people. So my bit of advice here is let yourself enjoy Thanksgiving. Eat very light for the morning up into Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Don't keep eating late into the night. If you have a big dinner, stop eating at a reasonable point and then go to bed, wake up the next morning and just go back to your regular regimen if you have a successful one that works for you. But yeah, the blame, shame, and regret, it doesn't ever get you fit. It doesn't ever get you back to your goal weight. It doesn't get you anything. So I hope that helps you, because it really did help me when I realized that. A trainer told me that one time. He was like, Sam, if you're doing it right, 18 out of 21 meals a week, you're fine. Stop stressing. And I was like, oh, I like that. So I just wanted to share it, and I hope it helps you, and I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving, holiday season, more classes to come, and I'll see you next time. Bye.